Good morning, children. Today we are discussing about the asexual reproduction. In asexual reproduction, in this process, only a single parent involves. No gametes are formed and no fertilization is occurred in asexual reproduction. It requires only mitotic divisions only. There is no need of meiotic division. It produces offsprings that are identical to the parent, same equal as a parent. It is not useful for natural selection. In this method, some important types of asexual reproduction methods are there. The first one is the fission. In this process, the single-celled organism split into two or more. Example, binary fission or multiple fission in paramecium and bacteria. It is very important reproduction in lower animals like paramecium and amoeba also, bacteria. Next one is the budding, ante moggalu. A bud grows on parental organism. When it totally grows, it separates from the parent and survive individually. Example, yeast is the best example. Yeast produce the offsprings with the help of asexual reproduction by budding. Next one is the fragmentation, అంటే ముక్కలుగా కట్ అయిపోవడం. A separate piece of parent organism grow as a individual. Example, land plants, algae, fungi, flatworm, spirogyra. Like these pieces, after cutting the two pieces, they can grow individually. This is the fragmentation. Next method is the parthenogenesis. It is one of the very important specialized character. It is a shift of process from sexual to asexual reproduction. There is no need of two parents. Female gametes develop into zygote without fertilization. Example, seedless fruits in watermelon and grapes. Bees are the best example for the parthenogenesis. Without any sexual differentiation, they can develop their offsprings. Next one is the regeneration. Regeneration process also comes under the asexual reproduction. The broken piece of an organism grow into separate individuals. Example, planaria. In planaria, they can grow after regeneration. Suppose the total animal become from a broken part, like a lizard tail. Okay. Next one is the vegetative propagation. Vegetative propagation, if the offspring produced by the vegetative parts of plants, it is called vegetative propagation. It is of two types. One is the natural propagation, the another one is the artificial propagation. Like this, from this, natural vegetative propagations are different. Suppose, for example, leaves. In Bryophyllum, the leaf buds, epiphyllous buds are formed at the edge of the leaves and grow as individual. Next one, stem. Stem is also can grow individually. When the aerial weak stem touch the ground, the new roots are formed from the stem. If the connection is broken with the parent plant, it grow individually. Some example for the propagation by stems are stolons, jasmines, strawberry, bulbs. Some example bulbs for onions. Corns, for example, corns of colocasia, tubers, example potato, rhizome example is ginger, root example is dahlia, radish, carrot. These are all can develop their offsprings without any seeds. They can grow the natural vegetative propagation. Next, another method is the spores. Example, rhizopus is the best example in fungus. Produces the microscopic reproductive units called spores in sporangium. When it buds, the spores spread out. Under favorable conditions, they germinate and produce new ones. The fern plants also produce spores. The leaf of a fern which has a sporangia is called sporophyll. Next one, another one is the artificial vegetative propagation is also one of the very important method in a business purpose also. In artificial vegetative propagation, we can develop the plants from the mother plant with the artificial manner. Example, cutting. When a piece of parent plant having bud is cut and buried in a soil, the root are formed and grows a new plant. Example, rose, hibiscus. Next one is the layering. When a branch of plant is bent into the soil, the new roots are formed and grow as individual. Example, nerium and jasmine. Next one is the most important aspect, and we observe in a plantations and other nurseries, grafting system. In this process, the two plants are joined together, the two stems joined and grow as a single plant. In these two plants, which is attached to soil, is called the stalk plant, and the cut stem is called scion plants. There is a maximum scope of choice to obtain a plant with desirable characters. Example, mango, citrus, sapota, apple, rose. These plants are developed by the grafting technique in our nurseries. Okay. Finally, one of the wonderful recent advanced technique is tissue culture. It is a modern technology of artificial propagation. In this process, few plant cells or plant tissues are placed in a medium with plant hormones. It grows into new plants. Thousands of plants can be grown in very short interval time. This is the one of the recent technique, tissue culture.